Whereas, yeah. Quake Live, different story. Everyone's on the same boat. There's not really. Oh dear. Oh dear, RAISY. What happened?
He tried to rocket jump to the red. But yeah, last season, like you see him play better every round until mid-season. It just started to still a bit, and the last few matches were actually really bad from his side. So yeah, I wonder how it is this season. It would be interesting to see the match RAISY versus Rafa, right? We have seen that a lot in Quake Champions, but not in Quake Live.
Oh, that's true. Rafa has been grinding some Quake Live himself, so I think it's gonna be... It's kind of funny that Rafa has been grinding Quake Live, and RAISY has been grinding Quake 3 speedruns.
True, yeah.
Which, by the way, for those who don't know, yes, RAISY plays Quake 3 speedruns, and he currently holds the world record. They're pretty fun to watch, actually. But anyways, returning back to RAISY versus swex, minute and a half in, the score currently is -1 to 2. Not a good start for RAISY whatsoever. LG on LG fight. swex is not winning it. Not surprising, given that 55% LG on RAISY. But, oh dear, he doesn't get the health bubbles in time. Ends up going down to the machine gun.
Only 25 for swex. So, it's understandable that RAISY won that fight, but he's not... it's not getting him anywhere. He's not yet.
Ooh, very good damage with the plasma gun, but ooh, both players on 6 health. Literally both players on 6 health.
Yeah, Mega Health will be spawning first. swex nowhere near that item. RAISY, like, with a lot of stack. Already before the Mega Health got picked up. There we go, he just casually does a 360.
Yeah, despite the terrible start for RAISY, it looks like this is going to be an opportunity for him to start making something work. He has been denying pretty much all the armors on the map so far. We can see the difference, you know, 9 yellow armors for RAISY, whereas only 4 for swex. So swex, of course, getting a little bit more majors, but even that is shifting as we speak. swex once again trying to play it very sneaky around the corner, but RAISY, I don't know, it feels like, you know, sometimes those 360s that he's doing, they feel kind of unintentional, but I feel like it's also, you know, some of that Counter-Strike experience that he has.
360 no scope.
Well, no, you know, like in Counter-Strike, you have like situations where you basically have a 50-50, you know, when you're approaching an angle. What are those grenades, RAISY? What are you doing?
I just wanted the speed increase.
Maybe it was all intentional after all. But yeah, in Counter-Strike you have these situations when you're approaching a corner alone, and your opponent might be either on one side or the other, and you never know. So what you have to do is like you very quickly do like this kind of 180-degree sweep, because yeah, you have to just, you know, be able to check both corners at the same time. And I feel like, you know, that's kind of coming in for RAISY at the moment.
swex did a ton of damage before dying, only 20 health on RAISY after that fight, but he recovers quite nice and he gets the opening damage. A little splash damage from swex, but it's not enough to get RAISY weak enough.
Yeah, very clean engagement there, and RAISY still just circling these yellow armors. Really nice move there. I love that move by RAISY. He heard the ammo packs being picked up, and that's when he knew that he can actually push around the corner. Oh!
Okay. Mistake.
5-minute warning.
Mistake indeed.
Should I now ask if this your knob gobbler?
What?
Well, last time I asked if your knob gobbler is RAISY.
But is RAISY Jan Gobbler?
Yeah.
That's a good question. We may never know. Ooh, Swex actually getting a very easy frag there.
Yeah, it's also getting him some control. The mega health gets stolen. RAISY.
Oh no!
What? I don't know. What?
Swex ran out of ammo there. And RAISY, I don't know, he was just like doing 360s and still
Yeah.
hitting stuff. Oh my goodness.
Waiting on this health bubble. RAISY jumping to the red. Gets
He's
punished
still
in the
available,
process.
has to be
Yeah.
careful.
He's playing for this heavy or mega. I'm not.
Wise decision to retreat there. He still needs help. He desperately needs help. The score is tied. We're 6-6, 6 minutes in.
A lot of 666 must be the devil's work.
Indeed.
Lead taken.
Okay. This time around, Swex has a great position and RAISY appears behind him. And Swex also has a perfect 180.
Ooh, so much opportunities for mid-airs, and Swex just unable to get a really clean kill here. 71 health left on Swex, and only one of the yellow armor is currently up. RAISY has an opportunity, I believe, here. Oh,
no.
That opportunity has passed.
He's still trying his luck. Yeah, pushing Swex away, like 60 health. It's not the best play to make to jump to the heavy, but RAISY retreats to get the mega health. And is
So
in time
much
to
energy
punish
damage.
the pickup, but it's a mutual.
We have 2 minutes remaining, 2 minutes 15 seconds remaining, and its current score is 7-9 in favor of Swex.
No, not happening. RAISY going all in. Losing out on the mega and another life, and time is not on his side. Two great drills from Swex. Makes RAISY, needs to stack up before any fight. Able to get the yellow. He also needs to pressure the items.
One-minute warning.
1 minute warning has been sounded. Still 2 frags. Swex setting up a fortress of doom in the infamous plasma gun room. "30 seconds. Where is RAISY? Swex is playing on the top side of the map. Does RAISY know that? He's gonna have to make a move. Like, he's not even checking that position. He basically ran right past Swex at this point. 20 seconds remaining. He might catch him. First rockets miss for both players. RAISY taking a hundo. Getting floated a little bit as well. RAISY needs a kill right now and an immediate refrag.
No, it's
And
not happening.
no.
No.
Swex delayed the spawn, yeah, and that's gonna be GG. Final score 9-10 in favor of Swex.
Yeah. Like the last 2 minutes were correctly played by Swex. Sealing the deal.
Vote now.
Testostrong actually saying that Fears already broke RAISY's world record in Quake 3. Did he already do that? Because RAISY recently hit the new one. What is going on?
Yeah, it's
Those
basically
guys,
going back and forth like on a weekly basis.
Oh, let me check this.
Prepare to fight.
We are going to RAISY's pick, which is loaded now.
3,
Okay,
2.
so Fears currently has the world record for the any category, whereas RAISY has the world record for Nightmare and No Death Nightmare categories. So, Fears got to step his game up. Anyways, silence. Was this whose pick was this?
RAISY.
This was RAISY's pick.
Lead.
Oh dear, Swex at the very last moment decides to drop down, and that ends up being a mistake. RAISY very low on health, but thankfully for him, the mega health was up, and he's right in position. He does not have the rail, whereas Swex does. This might prove to be a bit of a problem. Red armor is up. Swex just playing very good position, trying to deny that.
Yeah. RAISY, missing out on the railgun on that fight, so he did not have the best arsenal to defend his position.
I really feel like, you know, he should have maybe just disengaged. Maybe try and use the red armor as a bait there. But, you know, easy to say that in hindsight. Still, the score is 1-1, 1.5 minutes in. Ooh, nice little poke there.
Few seconds before the mega will be spawning, but they are mostly interesting in this fight. So Swex gets the red, RAISY the mega. And they switch position. I don't think like RAISY had the better ingredient positional wise, but Swex is able to recover.
I'm a little surprised that, yeah, he actually went for the low ground. Oh, and the jump pad of doom! And like, how is RAISY, like... Oh my goodness, what was that entire engagement?
This shotgun failure from RAISY.
Yeah, the shotgun has been kind of RAISY's nemesis. Okay, very aggressive push coming out from RAISY. He does get the kill in the end, but dies in the process. I don't think that's even all that bad for him. Like, there's no armor on the map, so both players probably going to be trying to play pretty passive. Swex taking a lot of rocket damage. Swex, you okay there? Hits the pillar right in front of him, blows himself up, and that's gonna give RAISY just full control right now. Gets the red, gets the mega. Full weaponry as well. Swex, he does have a railgun of his own, so not completely out of the fight, but... Mistake. Mistake indeed. Nice little rocket there.
Lead taken.
And the follow-up LG. Very aggressive drop down by Swex. I am not sure what he was trying to achieve there. He ended up just taking an immense amount of damage. Doesn't really deny even the any overstack capability. RAISY still ends up on 200. Direct rocket by RAISY, finishing up with the LG. Another very aggressive move coming out from Swex.
The fight for the yellow is commencing. RAISY just sneaks up. Gets the frag. Gets pushed into the mega health.
5-minute warning.
And yeah, Swex.
Oh, nicely
Tearing into
done!
sparkles.
Yeah, now you can see, like, you know, why this is RAISY's pick. Just a very dominant performance, you know. The start may have been a little slow, but once RAISY gets into control, it's very hard to stop him. Admittedly, yeah, there are a couple very questionable pushes coming out from Swex, but still, one should not take it away from RAISY's play. Very uncharacteristically low accuracy percentages actually coming out from RAISY. 24% LG, 20% rail. Like those are like my stats.
Okay, decent attack from Swex. He does eat a lot of damage before dying. But again, regenerate his health with the mega health. RAISY though with the shotgun, removing all the armor he was working with, but Swex is able to collect this red. The yellow going to RAISY, but being stripped right away by the rail from Swex. Ooh, Swex, you are quite early on this one. I do hear footsteps of RAISY and his railgun, but nothing raining down onto Swex.
Right now, like, RAISY's just setting up camp over the yellow armor. He's not even showing up for the red. And to be honest, why would he? He's at a
switch to defensive mode.
Yeah, he's this is kind of similar to, you know, how RAISY would play in Quake Champions on a map like Corrupted Keep, you know? He would get an early advantage and then just switch to an extremely passive style of play. And it makes it very difficult for anyone to really do anything against him.
Yeah, he takes then positions that he creates a choke point for his opponent if he wants to fight. Swex trying his luck with a rocket jump. Ooh, but this time around RAISY's defensive damage is not there. He's not able to push his opponent away, so Swex still
very good.
Healthy after this fight. Not after this rocket though.
I was exactly gonna say that, like, this is an opportunity for Swex to get like another frag and then just like, a direct rocket from RAISY. Flips everything up on its head. Ooh, RAISY actually able to steal the Mega. I don't think Swex was ready for that. I feel like Swex was, you know, trying to find angles like, where is RAISY? Where's RAISY? Where can I get some damage in? And meanwhile, RAISY was just like, you know, stealing the Mega in the process. And that entire time, RAISY didn't even have the rail. That's crazy. Crazy RAISY. And we got the gauntlet. That's how you know when RAISY's feeling it, you know, when he gets the gauntlet kill.
Swex loses out on Gravity. Breaks both legs.
Yeah. 5 frags for Swex, but the final score is 12-3. Damage-wise, they're actually quite equal, but yeah, like look at these accuracy numbers. What the hell happened there with RAISY? Like, there was a pillar that they absolutely destroyed together. You know, they combined their powers of RAISY and Swex, and oh, the pillar stood no chance. It just
now.
It just evaporated.
Maybe there's a special challenge this year.
Do the most damage to a pillar, or still win with the lowest accuracy numbers. But I don't know, like it's very tough, you know, competing against somebody like Boxstain or Agent in that case. Anyways, we're on to map number 3. This is Battleforged, which is the decider. Who are you spectating?
I'm on Swex. It's getting this red any moment. There we go. So some extra health for him. RAISY not making a sound. Up until now. Shots fired, no damage exchanged. And RAISY just appearing out of thin air, stealing the heavy, but Swex's defensive damage is enough, for now at least. 5 health.
I am really confused about Swex's weapon choice, like to attack that position with the plasma gun? Like, that was interesting.
Nice, good choice. Shotgun. It's working out for him.
RAISY off to a pretty good start, like so far 2 minutes in, already 3 frags up. Ooh, he even steals the yellow armor as Swex was trying to go for it. Very clean kill as well. What is that LG? Like, that's such a weird angle to fight from. And still just very well executed by RAISY. Gets the Mega in the process as well. Continues up with the red armor. Pushing, like, RAISY feeling himself like he's Dramas. Shotgun range railguns.
Uh, 100% real on the RAISY.
Indeed. Very nice rocket. Takes a lot of damage in the process as well, but should be able to restack. Like, he might be giving up one of the major items at this point. Actually, wait, swex is not even going for the Mega. Okay, he is at Mega. Does get it. But still, RAISY, pretty comfortable right now. Gets the yellow armor on top of that. swex, 225. RAISY, a very similar 235 total stack.
Well, Red going to swex. Let's give him some screen time.
Is RAISY, like, is this the moment where RAISY switches over to just incredibly passive play? I mean, he has a 9 frag advantage. This might be a good moment, you know. He's kind of fallen out of control. And that's usually when he switches his playstyle. I think that's, like, you know, what really makes RAISY such an amazing player as well. Not just, like, in terms of you know, his win rate and his ability to compete, but also what just makes him so interesting to watch, because at the moment's notice, he just switches his playstyle completely. Like, we can see, like, both major items are coming up. RAISY is, okay, he hears that, like, swex is nowhere near, fine, he goes for the Mega, but otherwise, he's just gonna be, you know, playing his side of the map, not concern himself with the opponent at all. Hears some little footsteps, uses that to ambush swex, but the rockets are very, very sloppy, and I mean, it's a mutual frag.
Yeah, it was also really interesting. They were circling around each other, and RAISY in the end does get the yellow mid-fight, but yeah, swex just steps.
Like, yeah, very weird fight. I did not.
Like, I think, yeah, if swex was able to pick up the yellow on the first rotation around each other, he would be the last man standing.
Yeah, it was just, like, such a weird engagement overall, you know? Like, they were circling around each other. Like, RAISY got the drop onto swex, you know? He got the initial damage with the lightning gun, you know? He pushed him away while swex was mid-air. And then just, like, RAISY's rockets were all over the place. I understand, like, yeah, both players were pretty much on equal stack. Like, RAISY was arguably even on a lower stack, but just a weird engagement. At the end of the day, it is still 9-0. Oh dear, swex trying to push his way up the jump pad. Gets pushed away. Nice move there by swex. Anticipating the 50 health bubble pickup. But he's got a very, very steep hill to climb right now. 3.5 minutes remaining. He needs 8 more frags. And we've seen, you know, the difficulty that swex has been having.
Yeah, trying to surprise RAISY. But not finding RAISY at all.
It's like, yeah, it's getting to a point where swex, like, he's doing the right thing. He's kind of checking all corners first before even going for the major item. Seeing if, you know, by chance he can find where RAISY's hiding. And he has to do that. Fakes the rocket jump. RAISY does not fall for it, though.
Yeah, RAISY getting this red. Although, also dies for it.
But this is the scary part. Like, okay, like, swex lost out on the red armor. He took quite a lot of damage, you know. All of his armor got denied. And now RAISY, like, if he hits, like, 2 good rockets, that's it. Like, RAISY's back in full control. Oh, very nice rail there. Delaying the red armor. But, like, swex has to just play this perfectly at this point. He cannot afford to make a single mistake here. 2 minutes remaining. 6 frag difference. 9-3. Very nice trap. Interesting idea again to switch to the plasma gun. Like I would expect really for him to go for the LG.
Yeah, that would also make his position known.
Ah, that's a good point. That is absolutely a good point. The LG does, of course, hum a little bit when you have it, when you're holding it. And there we go. The potentially fatal frag from RAISY. Minute 15 seconds remaining, 6 frag difference. I think this is it. Especially like now that RAISY has been once again picking up more of the major items, it's gonna be extremely difficult for swex to do anything here.
1 minute warning.
If not impossible.
Another red going to RAISY, and swex appears out of thin air.
Yeah, we got another gauntlet kill. Like, I don't think the scoreline even shows how well RAISY played this. It's not close, but it's also a lot more one-sided, I think, than the scoreline says. RAISY with that super early advantage there, and and then having like 2-3 minutes where he just completely disappears off the map and swex can't really do anything. Like that mutual frag kind of ended up